Norman Sr. Yo, this fight's heating up. Everyone's talking about it. And yesterday, first of all, let me get into how you doing first.
I'm good, dog. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm here in Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
staying in the Airbnb.
My boy
Messed up my toe
Zan birthday was yesterday, right?
yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, happy birthday to Zab Judah.
Yeah, for sure. Happy birthday to Zab Judah. Um, I seen an interview yesterday on Ring with Richardson Hitchens. Um, him, talking about he would like to fight, the winner of you and Haney. And yeah, I mean, were you able to see that interview, by the way?
I didn't see the interview. I just saw that this morning, just a minute ago, when I was just looking. I just saw that they posted. It was just that part that he said. I saw they posted on Instagram or YouTube or something like that. I just saw that a little while ago.
Yeah, yeah. So he also said, now, did he also share the ring with Junior as well?
Yeah, they sparred back when the same day Terrence Crawford and Brian Norman sparred. Yeah, they sparred the same day.
Okay. How was that work?
Decent work. It was nothing.
What was that?
I said it wasn't nothing. It was decent work.
It
But
was decent.
yeah, they did like a round or two. It wasn't nothing major at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, what's your thoughts on him actually? Do you feel like he's calling, the winner of you and Devin, due to the fact that you kind of went outspoken saying that you wanted him next? Or do you feel like he genuinely, wants the winner?
I think that you got to look at who these people are. You got to look at who these people are as a whole, and you got to look at when you think of Richardson Hitchens. You got to think of Gary Antoine Russell calling him out. You got to think of Devin Haney calling him out. You got to think of people calling him out. When I'm saying Devin Haney calling him out when he was at that weight class. You got to think of I mean, he don't Matias calling him out. He don't respond to Richardson Hitchens not gonna respond to nobody to no fight that he can actually make.
Okay. Hector, thank you for the two-piece. My favorite guy in boxing.
What's up, Hector? But yeah, nah, Richardson Hitchens, he ain't gonna fight nobody. I mean, certain people like T.O. now. Again, the truth is gonna be the truth, and the people gonna reveal themselves. And T.O. revealing himself. That's why he ain't signed up to fight. I don't even know the update on that, but I know it's taking too damn long for you to say you wanted to fight Shakur, and Shakur saying he want to fight you. And I know it's taking too long to make that fight happen, and I'm positive it ain't on Shakur's side. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gotta look at the people you dealing with. Richardson Hitchens, you never responded to none of the other guys. These boys ain't trying to fight nobody. He
Right.
just talking.
So you feel like he's just talking, and yeah, because he hasn't really had a fight date lined up yet. So it's just like him to keep him,
He
relevant.
trying to be, yeah, they're trying to be yeah, trying to be relevant. That's all. He ain't talking about nothing.
Okay.
He really, I mean, he ain't talking about that. Just simple as that. I ain't got to go into it. He ain't talking about that. I mean, because you gonna respond and you gonna talk about a fight with Devin Haney and the winner of this and that. When you got a whole division that you in, that people are calling you out on actively, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't respond to not one of them. So that tells you everything you need to know right there.
Yeah. A lot of people say that Hitchison and Devin they fight similar. What would you say? Do you feel like they fight similar?
No, I don't think they fight similar at all. I don't think
What?
they fight similar at all. I think that watching Hitchison, the few times I watched him and watching Devin, a lot of times I don't watch him now, studying Devin. I don't think so. I don't think they do it all. To be honest with you, I think Hitchison is a more pure boxer than Devin.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. We see what he was able to do with Cambosis, and
right.
Devin Haney was able to go 24 rounds with Cambosis. So yeah. Um, do you feel like that would have been a good sparring, or do you feel like do you guys already knew that after that sparring that you guys were going to be one day see each other in the ring?
No, it was so nothing. This was the day Terrence Crawford was the headliner of that. Terrence Crawford was getting ready for Sean Porter. That was the day we sparred Terrence Crawford. So he sparred Richardson Hitchison after he sparred Terrence Crawford. So that's why I said they only did like a round or two and got out. It was nothing major at all. It was Terrence Crawford Day. Terrence Crawford was there working, getting ready for Sean Porter. He was in town for Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring fight. He came through our gym, so they really used our gym as the focal point of Terrence Crawford. I guess you want to call it sparring day here in the city. So we was blessed enough to share the ring with Terrence Crawford that day, which was the biggest thing for us that day, and that was all we was worried about that day. We weren't really worried about Richardson Hitchens. He wasn't really nobody. We weren't. It was nothing. Like I said,
What you saying? Like he was more like the back end work type of
yeah,
deal?
he was the back end. He was absolutely the back end.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to get into detail because I mean, obviously, the interview came out I think a couple of days ago, and this is the first time we've heard him. We've heard him say he wants some of these big names like the Teos, the Haneys, and stuff like that. But now hearing him say he would want the winner of that fight, and he would have to
So
be moving up into the division. That's why I asked. Do you feel like he said it because you know you want calling him out after this fight, or do you really feel like he wants to move up in weight and grab that title?
I think he's just running his mouth. I don't think he want to do nothing. I don't. I mean, he got a whole division full of champions. You are not unified. You are not. You're one champion in one weight division with other names willing to fight you and wanting to fight you. And you're not talking about none of them guys right there next to you. You're not even attempting to line up a fight with none of them guys right there next to you. You got Matias calling them out. You got Gary Antoine calling them out. Who the other one there right now? Who just somebody just won? Who just won?
Tio,
Now,
remember Tio and him were supposed to fight as
Tio,
well.
yeah, yeah, then Tio. They're not gonna do. That's what I'm saying. Both of them are the worst people. Tio and Richardson Hitchens are the worst people because they worried about what the fans say. And I'm not gonna say they don't believe in themselves, but I think they just worried about losing. They worried about testing themselves. You feel what I'm saying? You got a Devin Haney moving up to fight a Brian Norman. He ain't worried about testing himself. You got a Brian Norman signing up to fight a Devin Haney 7 days after his last fight. He ain't worried about testing himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel fighters need to move. I mean, it's simple as that. You got people want to talk a whole bunch of nothing and talk about what we talk about. No, we fighting. This is the third fight in 1 year. This is a world champion. How many times you see a world champion fight 3 times in 1 year? How many times do you see world champions defend their title 3 times in 1 year? You don't see people doing that. Not Terrence Crawford, not Canelo, not no champion. Champions don't do that.